Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm using the Scrapping for Less October 2017 kit to make this card. With my Tim Holtz stamping platform, I used Purple Onion's design background stamp Iceberg, along with my Zig Real Color brush markers. I applied the darker shades where the artist had illustrated that there were areas of darkness, and then just pulled the colors out with a Zig Fine Aqua brush. I prefer the yellow brush. Water doesn't stream out of it like some of the brushes currently on the market. I have the full set of Zig's real brush markers, so these were the grays. The water in the icebergs were done exactly the same as this. I would allow it to dry and then go back in and add areas that needed to have deepened color or remove some so that they looked like snow-capped mountains in the distance. Here I'm just assessing what I've done and where I need to apply additional color. And then I wanted to move that mountain behind the one in front. So to do this, you simply add additional darkened color. And then you don't want any harsh lines, so you spread that out to make it an even transition. This is on Bristol Smooth, but by the one that works best with the Zig. And then I wanted to do mirror images, so I used the CC Design mirror red rubber block stamp. I have the link below. It's really wonderful, especially if you use the VersaFine. And then I just laid that on top, rubbed it with my fingers until the image was transferred. And then with the ink remaining on the original stamp, I stamped the correct image so that they're facing one another. Again, I'm using my Zig Real Color, Real brush markers in brown grays, gray tint, mid-gray, starting from the darkest areas and then pulling that color up. Because a male seal and a female seal look slightly different, I decided that it would be a good thing to color them slightly different. After they dry, you have a look and you see what area needs more color or less color, and through the whole process, that's exactly what I did. I wanted to have certain parts look like they were in front and others to be recessed, and so dark and light and the contrast is really what brings that all together. Using the black marker, I put the noses so that they touched, and then I outlined the eye, giving the female one on the right hand side a few little lashes. I fussy cut them, and then I decided that I needed to have some snow falling, so the Sunny Studio snowflake stamp, I turned it around at different areas so that it wasn't just the same image And then I used a snow-like embossing powder. I set that and I removed the images of the snowflakes that were on the icebergs. I then cut out a couple of different sizes of red hearts, applied them just above where they kissed, and then attached some Nuvo crystal glaze on top of those. Using the Puff White Hero Arts powder, I had a sentiment that I heat set, and then I wanted to anchor these on to the iceberg, so I applied some shades underneath of the seals using the same colors that I colored with. I did this to both of the seals. I mounted this. I cut it down first and then mounted it to a piece of black cardstock, attaching both of these to the Neenah 110-pound card base, attach the sentiment, and then cut out I Love You. It's an X-cut die set out of red cardstock for the inside. I had a white panel for the inside that I attached to black cardstock. Both of these were attached to the inside of the card. But before I did that, I drew a nice straight line, and then I attached the I Love You, securing the I and the U, and then inserting the love through the center so that they were evenly spaced. I got a nice clean eraser and I removed my pencil line. And then here I'm attaching the inside mats with the I Love You. And here's the finished card. The outside, you can just see those snowflakes, and then the inside. This would be a nice masculine Valentine's card. So thank you so much for joining me. And if you have a chance, have a look at scrappingforless.com. They have great kits. And this is the Sealed with a Kiss Lawn Fawn set. So you don't need to have a whole lot to make a card. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.